Namaste, welcome to our 20-minute standing practice. Starting off today, taking the flesh away from the sit bones, sitting nice and comfortably, crossing the legs, palms face up in our gesture of receiving. Take a super big breath in, relaxing big sigh out. Close the eyes, drop the chin, and just take a moment to relax into your body. Noticing anything that your mind is drawn to, any particular tightness or tiredness around the muscles or joints. Taking this time to let your body relax, to allow your breath to slow down. That sense of ease washing over the body as we sit in this restful space. Allowing the muscles to relax a little, shoulders to drop, neck to lengthen. And then coming to notice your pattern of breath. That slow, steady inhale, moving its way into the base of the lungs, softening out through that exhale breath. Seeing if we can match the two at the same length. Each one a little bit longer than the last. Making our promise here, as always, to practice with openness and honesty for the body. Allowing ourselves to be generous with our breath. And to be gentle with our muscles and joints. Sealing that promise with a big breath into the belly. Super soft grounding sigh. Bringing palms together in prayer as we blink our eyelids open, raising gaze. Namaste. As you inhale, sweep your arms out and up, nice and tall. See if you can give yourself a little wriggle to make your ribcage a little bit taller, a little bit more open, front to back, side to side. And then on the inhale breath, we're going to raise the gaze, look up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bring your right hand down beside you. Make sure it's in line with your hip roughly, bending through the elbow, dropping that supporting shoulder as you reach up and over with that left hand. Turning to look underneath that left arm as you breathe gently into your left side body. Pushing into that left sit bone to allow those muscles to open up, full length breath. Next inhale, reaching all the way up through both arms, nice and tall. As you exhale, left hand comes down. Again, bending into that supporting elbow, dropping shoulder towards the body rather than the ear. As you inhale, reaching up and over with that right hand. Again, we're going to push down into the right sit bone as you turn to look underneath that top arm. Big breath in. Big soft sigh. One more inhale. Next inhale breath, we're going to reach all the way up again, both arms. As you exhale, take both arms out wide and bring fingertips behind the back. Propping yourself up, Spider-Man hands, thumbs behind, fingertips facing towards the body. Squeeze the elbows as you lift up through the chest, opening through the throat. Nice and tall through that front body. Again, that really nice big breath in. Super soft breath out. Next inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And to complete our four-side stretch, we're going to come all the way forward with those hands. Fingertips come down as you push down into the tailbone and round your back body. See if you can open each and every part of your spine as your head falls and that space in between the shoulder blades starts to open. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then very slowly let the hands fall to the floor, rolling yourself up. A little shoulder roll to reset, up, back and down. And then you should be facing this side anyway, so we're going to roll over onto all fours. as we come and open up through those palms and take ourselves into our downward facing dog. Just walking out your dog gently, pushing down through one heel, bending the opposite knee. And with each bend and stretch, see if you can push your weight away from the front of the mat. So lengthening out through those arms and shoulders. And then next inhale, we're going to lift up onto all toes. And as you exhale, roll down through the heels. A gentle look from each side underneath those arms to stretch out through the neck. And then from here, with flat feet, we're going to walk all the way through to the top of the mat. See if you can make the steps small and get all the way into the heel with each step. And we're going to end up underneath the hips. Fingertips on chins, inhale up halfway. Give yourself a nice big lift through the chest, reaching forward through crown of the head, back through hips. And as you exhale, bend and fold over the thighs. Allow those arms to be heavy as you gently roll your way up, one vertebrae at a time, nice and long. A little reset here, shoulders up, back and down. Getting ourselves ready for our Sun Salutations, so making sure those heels are underneath the hips, thumbs onto breastbone as we bring the hands into prayer. Rolling shoulders down the back. Take a big breath in and a steady breath out. Inhale, breath, bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up, lifting through the chest as you lengthen through your low spine. Exhale, we're going to reach and extend forward with those arms, hinging from the hips. When you reach halfway, bend the knees, allow the head to fall. Inhale, breath, right foot back. Drop into that right knee as you open the chest, give yourself space. Holding the breath, left foot back into plank. Again, crown of the head forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, soften knees, chin, chest. Elbows nice and tight. Inhaling, untuck the toes, low cobra, shoulders coming back. Exhale, breath. Tuck the toes and sit back into our quarter dog. Nice and long through the arms, breathing in here underneath the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, lifting hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath, sending right foot forward in between the hands. Left knee comes down. Again, open the chest once more. As you exhale, left foot underneath left hip. Allow the head to fall. Rebend the knees, arms beside the ears, coming up with that super straight spine. Nice big lift. And as you exhale, hands together in prayer. Big breath in and a big breath out. Coming onto our left side, inhale to come all the way up. Again, nice and tall through that upper body, lengthen through the back. Exhale, reach and extend. Again, bend the knees when you reach halfway, allow the head to fall. Inhaling, left foot back. Drop into that left knee as you open the chest. Holding the breath, right foot back into plank. Exhaling, soften knees, chin, chest, elbows nice and tight. Inhaling into our low cobra, opening the chest as you pull the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the toes and send the hips towards the heels, keeping arms super long, taking breath in here. As you exhale, lifting hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath, left foot forward. Dropping right knee again, opening the chest. Give yourself space. And as you exhale, right foot comes in, allow the head to fall. Again, soften the knees as much as you need to come up with a straight spine. Big breath in. Exhale, hands together in prayer. Big breath in. Big soft sigh. One more round. Inhale to come all the way up, lifting through the chest. As you exhale, extending forward as you lengthen. This time, perhaps keeping the legs a little bit straighter. Inhaling, right foot back. Drop the knee, open the chest. Holding the breath, left foot back into plank. Again, as you exhale, soften the body, knees, chin, chest, elbows tight. Inhale to open into low cobra, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck toes, sitting all the way towards the heels, nice and long. Breathing in here. Exhale, breath, lifting hips, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right foot forward, Left knee down, open the chest. Exhale, left foot in, head falls, lengthen the neck. Inhale again, bend the knees as much as you need to. You don't have to bend them as much as on the first round, nice and tall. Exhale, hands together in prayer. Again, nice steady breath in, steady breath out. Last one, left side. Inhale to come all the way up, again push down through the soles of the feet. As you exhale, lengthen and extend. Inhaling, left foot back, open the chest. Holding the breath, right foot back into plank. Again, as you exhale, soften knees, chin, chest, elbows tight. Inhale into low cobra. Exhale breath, quarter dog, super long. Inhale here. And exhale, downward facing. Inhale, breath, left foot forward. Again, drop the right knee, open the chest. Exhale, right foot comes to join. As we drop the head, lengthen the legs. Again, soften the knees just as much as you need to come up with a straight spine. Push down through a flat foot. As you exhale, bring the energy back into heart. Take a moment into Tadasana, bring the hands beside you as you heel toe the feet a little bit wider. Nice and strong and stable here. No tension in the toes, close your eyes down. Allow the heart rate to slow, the breath to lengthen once more. That sense of steadiness here. Relaxing through eyebrows, jaw, shoulders. One more long breath in and out. And then blinking eyelids open. As we bend the knees, sweep the arms out and up, nice and tall. And as you exhale, bring the hands together in prayer. So again, you'll be at the top of your mat. So we're going to take a step back into our warrior one position. So stay with the hands in prayer if you can. Taking right foot back, actually I'll stay this way. Taking right foot back so that your right toes are roughly touching the edge of the mat, 45 degrees, pushing away through right thigh into right little toe side. Hips are facing forward, left hip pushing back. Shoulders softening down into their sockets, and as you breathe in, raise the arms without raising those shoulders up. Hugging belly as you drop the tailbone and hunker down into your space here. Making sure head stays over the hips, taking a big breath in and a big breath out. Next inhale, we're going to gather the air up, lifting the chest, lifting the gaze. And as you exhale, leaning forward with the hips first. So pushing hips forward, reaching the arms back alongside those thighs. Try not to dip the chest too much. Give yourself a little wriggle. We're looking for a straight line between crown of the head and the right heel. Keeping left knee bent. On your inhale breath, push down through left heel. Lift the arms, breathing in. Exhale breath, push forward through the hips. Lengthen into our lunge. And inhale, push down through left heel, lift the body, lift the arms. Exhale, breath. And inhale. Last one, exhale. And inhale. We're going to open the arms out to the right hand side, so you're moving to the right edge of your mat. Right hand reaches in line with the shoulder, left hand reaches forward in line with left shoulder. We're going to heel toe the left foot over to the right hand side of the mat, so you have left heel in line with right arch for our warrior two. Hips now facing out to the right hand side, gazing over that left middle finger. Take a big breath in. And again, we're going to hunker down into that position as you breathe out. Turning left palm, we're going to inhale into our reverse warrior, reach forward with left hand, right hand down as you open up into that left palm. Gazing up towards the middle finger, hugging right shoulder in towards the back. Big breath in, big breath out. One more inhale. And as you exhale, left elbow onto left knee, right arm circles over the head for our side ankle stretch. We're aiming to create that straight line again from right middle finger into right outer edge of the foot. Trying not to sink into your left shoulder, pushing down into left elbow to open up through the chest. And then we're going to move through those positions with our breath. So trying not to use momentum, use those right obliques. As you inhale, we're going to float the right hand back and down, left arm comes up. As you exhale, we're going to move forward, side ankle stretch, left elbow onto knee, right arm over the head. Again, use your breath, inhale to come up, right hand down, left arm lifts. And exhale, reaching over the head. This time, as you come up, we're going to take the left hand onto left hip, right hand onto right hip, straighten through your left leg. Nice and tall through both sides of the body, and just leaning towards the front edge of your mat in Trikonasana. Turning to the back edge of your mat. Don't need to come forward too far, but just making sure shoulder is on top of shoulder and hip is on top of hip. Very slowly, coming all the way back up. Turning to the front of your mat and hopping your right foot to meet your left. Give yourself a little roll of your shoulders, a little kick out of both feet. And then we'll come onto the other side. So I'm going to come to this side of your mat, and you don't need to change sides of the mat. We're going to take the arms out and up, nice big sweep. And as you exhale, place the hands together in prayer. And take a big step back with your left foot. Again, left toes roughly touching the edge of your mat so you have a chance to get your hips to face the front. Pushing into the back of that left foot as you open up through the inner left thigh, shoulders and hips facing the front. Inhale, draw the arms up. And exhale down through the shoulders and the hips. Take a breath or two here in Warrior One, noticing any tension in the toes. See if we can draw the belly in. Drop the tailbone down. Next inhale, draw the arms up, nice and tall. As you exhale, push forward through the hips first, and then the arms, leaning into that 45-degree angle. Maybe give yourself a little wriggle here. Making sure that right hip stays back as you push down through right heel. Inhale to come up, arms over the hips. Exhale, breath, come forward. Full length into both hands. Inhale, breath to lift up. Again, use your breath. Exhale, come forward, nice and long. Reaching through the crown of the head, top of the head. Inhale to come back. This time, as you exhale, we're going to open out into Warrior Two. So right hand comes to reach forward. Left hand comes to reach back. Make sure they're both in line with the shoulders. And we're going to heel toe your right foot over to the left side of the mat. We're aiming for that right heel to be in line with left arch. Take a big breath in. And then soften down into hips and shoulders. Again, finding your steadiness here. We're going to turn the right palm. Reach forward as you come up into reverse warrior. Right hand up, left hand down. Hugging that left elbow and shoulder in towards the back. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can bend into your right knee. Keep reaching through that right middle finger. On your next exhale breath, we're going to bring right elbow onto right knee. Circle left arm over the head. Again, we're aiming to get that nice long stretch between left middle finger and left little toe side of the foot. Aiming not to sink into that right shoulder, pushing down through elbow as you lengthen up. On your inhale breath, we're going to lift into our reverse warrior, using left obliques rather than that momentum. As you exhale, we're going to come forward into side angle stretch. Nice and slow and steady with your pattern of breath. Inhale to come back up. And exhale, reaching forward. Last one, inhale, coming back up. And then we're going to bring both hands onto both hips. Again, hips stay facing towards the left side of your mat as you straighten through your right knee, trying to make sure we're not pushing back into ligaments, the knee stays soft. We're going to lean the right shoulder forward and the left shoulder back. Nice gentle Trikonasana, taking your time. Again, breathing deeply into this stretch. And on the next inhale, we're going to lift ourselves all the way back up. Hopping left foot to meet the right at the front of your mat. Taking yourself back into the middle. And as you inhale, again, sweeping arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward, so reach the arms out wide, leaning into that stretch with your chest. Fingertips on shins, inhale up halfway. And as you exhale, bend and fold. Now from here, we're going to just bend the knees out to the side, just sit down into the centre and sit yourself back so that you can stretch your legs forward for our forward bend. Give your legs a little wiggle. Again, flesh away from the sit bones. Either using your strap or you can just place your hands down beside your legs, flexing both feet as you inhale up through the chest. The heart is going to reach towards the toes, lengthening out through the back of the legs, but also through that low spine. It doesn't matter how far forward you're coming, as long as you feel that nice deep stretch in those areas. Steady breath in, steady breath out. Again, take your moment here to find full length across the back. And then next inhale, we're going to reach beyond the toes, come all the way up with that nice tall lift. As you exhale, big sigh, let it all go. 2 more. Inhale, reach forward. Big sigh. Last one, inhale. And a big sigh. Staying here with the backs of the hands onto the floor and a gentle rock of the head to relax the neck. Bringing your hands down beside you as you shift your bottom to roughly where your knees were. Reach your arms forward, or you can just walk your hands down the back of the legs as you roll yourself down onto the floor. Just give yourself a nice big stretch here from toes to crown of the head. And then bring your feet mat width apart, hands onto your belly. Allow your knees to knock over to the right, so your feet stay mat width apart. Rolling left shoulder up, back and down, and turning the head to the left. Allow your body to relax and release. You can always close your eyes to let those muscles soften away. And then next inhale, bring your head and your knees back into the centre. Again, the feet stay mat width apart. As you exhale, knees to the left, rolling right shoulder and turning to the right. Again, that steady breath, letting the muscles soften. And then slowly coming back into the centre as you let your legs come down to straight. Roll your shoulders, wriggle your hips. Let your palms come beside you, float them open. Again, closing your eyes down as we let the body relax. Legs feeling heavy, arms floating away from the sides of the body. Back of the head long, torso relaxed. Going to rest your awareness on the center of the eyebrows, letting everything else fall away through the floor. Beginning to deepen your breath as we stretch through fingers and toes, rolling through ankles and wrists. On that inhale breath, sweep the arms over the head. As you exhale, let them soften. Still with eyes closed, rolling over to the right hand side. Give yourself a moment here. And then only when you're ready, coming back into our comfortable cross-legged seat. Coming to rest with hands, palms face down onto the knees. And as we come to the end of our practice, take a moment to notice the body once more. That sense of ease, filling the body with light and openness for your breath. Coming away from the mat with all of this positive energy and returning to this sense of calm whenever we can. Bringing palms together, rubbing them to warming. Placing your hands as cups over the eyes. A little push, a little flutter as we bring the hands down into prayer. Namaste.